I got offered the Pro Circuit Kawi ride, guys. Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki. That's like the team you want to be on. The Kawi team is known for winning championships. Let's sign on to a new contract. We've had our fun on the stock Suzuki and doing different challenges. I actually rode a Kawi in the first couple episodes of the 250 East Championship. It is time, man. We are stepping up to the plate with the big dogs. Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki. Let's go. I'm actually gonna decline this just because I don't feel like doing a race just to get credits. And we are heading to Daytona, guys. Of course, here is our new setup. I am gonna come in and maybe fix the numbers just a little bit because they look brutal. They look brutal, and I don't know why Milestone doesn't automatically set your numbers, especially when you're on like a team, man. Like, why don't they just have presets? They can preset the center point and the size, and there you go, you're good to go. Everyone would have numbers that look good, and it wouldn't be a struggle to make your bike graphics actually look semi decent. So say you want your number this size, I can't actually move it any further to the left of the number plate. It is just stuck right there. So then you have to make your number smaller, maybe rotate it a little bit, and yeah, you're fighting to try and get that perfect spot. And even at the end of the day, once you think you got the perfect spot, it still doesn't look the best. We got the Kawi ride though, guys. Let's go. I know a lot of you guys were saying it took you a while to get the Kawi ride, or you can't get the Kawi ride. Some of you guys are on KTM, which I actually haven't been offered a KTM ride yet, and that would be pretty cool, signing a contract with KTM, but it's all good. I will take the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawi sponsorship, and we are about to dominate here in Daytona. Look at that man, Goonzig, the newest Pro Circuit Kawi rider, looking fresh out there on the course. Let's see what we can do. Daytona is always a really fun track, and in this game, I would say it's probably one of my favorites out of the 3 Supercross games. One of my favorites. I guess it's not hard when there's only 3, but yeah, I would say this one is probably my favorite out of the 3 games so far. This rhythm is super tricky to time. I gotta figure something out through that section, or else I'm going to be struggling here in Daytona. For the most part, guys, I'm looking forward to it. We are on one of the best bikes. The 20-second head start challenge should be a piece of cake if I can learn the flow. Confidence is key, am I right? Confidence is key. If you guys are new around here, or new to the channel, new to the series, this is how it works. We load in, do a few laps of qualifying, try and learn the track, learn that flow, and then from there, it is main event time on the hardest difficulty in the game. Oh my goodness, no way. But playing on the hardest difficulty in the game, I go ahead and give these guys a 20-second head start, and it is a challenge to try and make the comeback happen. Look at the crowd over there, man. They are filling the stands, man. Filling the stands down on the racetrack. They are everywhere. Tons of fans here in Daytona, which the Supercross usually takes place at the end of Daytona Bike Week, so I would assume it does actually get pretty wild for Daytona Supercross. There's a lot going on in Daytona at the time, so definitely a rowdy crowd, and I couldn't imagine being there in person. It's probably insane. Alright, so across the finish line, it's just a pretty small double, and you can actually send it. You want to carry as much speed as you can into this 180 corner. You can go to the outside to try and get a better drive through the sand, but I'm not sure how much of a better drive you can get. Now, I wonder if I can triple onto that table. I'm not too sure if it's doable, and this rhythm is eating me alive at this point. I gotta figure something out through that section. I really do. Come wide in this corner. You actually don't even need to go that wide in the corner, but just get on the gas, Supercross triple, into some whoops, and then you can absolutely send this wall jump. You want to land, get on the gas quick, and see if you can get into a nice flow, which I didn't. I ruined it, but flow through this section. I bounced through the whole entire thing, but I made it work, catching right up to Cunningham. Through here, I think the best line is probably just on off and then triple if you land clean. It's a pretty quick line. Alright, so I'm going to give qualifying one more lap. I'm chilling in P9. overall right now, which I can't complain about that. Qualifying is usually pretty tough to get up and, I mean, beat the fastest guy's lap time. Qualifying it's always tough to judge how you're gonna do off of qualifying, just because these guys can hit really quick laps in qualifying and then goon it up in the main event. But at the same time, I might be struggling here in Daytona. That long rhythm, like I've said a few times, it is eating me alive, and I'm still struggling to find a decent line through there. This rhythm here, I'm kind of just sending it through it, because if you come in really hot, get on the gas and jump to here, you can actually get a decent drive just from like bouncing through the section. Obviously this was a really slow run through that section. There is easily a faster line to make it through there quick and smooth. But I don't know, I think just sending it here on Daytona might be good enough to get the job done. Because I have seen some people hit some gnarly lines through both rhythm sections on this track. I just don't know if they're doable on a 250. And I can't be doing that. I can't be crashing in this main event. Main event time, guys, you already know the drill. Keep an eye on the timer in the top right hand corner of the screen. When it hits 9:40, we are going to go 20-second head start challenge. Gonna put this Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawi to the test and see if I can actually make a comeback happen. It's crazy coming from a stock Suzuki to a factory bike. Last round riding that stock Suzuki, now we're on like one of the top teams in the game, and the bike is just so much better. It handles better, it accelerates better, obviously it has way more power. The suspension is unreal. Like, this thing just takes bumps like a champ. You can case jumps, it doesn't even matter. And I'm just hoping that I can use that to my advantage and survive Daytona. That's all I need. Survival here in Daytona. Now, I'm probably the rider in the championship with the target on my back. I got that red plate. Everyone wants to beat me, but in my eyes right now, I gotta get up there and beat Austin Forkner, who is only 7 points behind in this championship. If he beats me, especially if he beats me by a few positions, that's gonna cut away at that points lead. He's gonna be closer to snagging that red plate out of my hands. So hopefully I can get up, make some decent passes, easy work of these guys, and battle with Forkner. It does look like he's doing pretty good. He's up there in like second right now. And I need to bust a triple out in this line somewhere if I want to be making time up on these guys. Triple through here, a lot cleaner than last lap, which is good. And then I think I'm just gonna send this to here. Choke up a little bit. Alright, kind of trying to learn a flow through here so that I can get into a consistent line. I should have just figured it out in qualifying, but I was too busy absolutely sending it, trying to hit the biggest lines I could hit, which may not be the best thing for me to do in qualifying, but that's okay. We make it work. And the first pass is in the bag, hopefully, on Jordan Bailey. Davalos, our teammate, is next. Man, Davalos, if you're back here at the back of the pack, and the new rider that they just picked up, that our team just picked up, is about to come and pass you and beat you, I don't know what to say. That's going to make you look pretty bad. Unless, watch, Davalos is going to charge to the front of the field with me. He's going to be like, ah, that's my teammate. Let's go. On the gas through the whoops. A lot of these guys are going pretty slow through this section, so see if I can maybe make some easy work of these guys, get the passes in the bag, and oh, it would be nice to get up onto that table. That would be a fast line through there. I'm struggling, but at the same time, it doesn't really seem like a lot of the AI riders are actually hitting super clean lines. They're not doing that though. They're definitely not doing that. 4.5 minutes remaining in this main event. I'm chilling in 22nd place right now. So far, a brutal finish, or brutal result, brutal race so far, man. Hopefully I don't get a result back here in 22nd. Making some passes and hopefully making my way towards the front of the field and not backwards for the rest of this race. That mistake costed me a ton. I'm jumping off track. in the previous section there last lap. Like, costed me a ton of time. So I'm back in 19th, which is brutal. We got 4 minutes to go in this main event. I gotta try and at least get up into that top 10. That's my main goal right now. Top 10 for the night. Davalos, my teammate, he's coming in hot. Bailey, oh, he hit me, and I went a little too wide in that section. That's okay, though. Hopefully, I can get back into this flow. Bailey goes flying across the track. Okay. All is good, man. All is fair in love and war. And he hit me. Maybe that was just his karma. Because we are still going. We are back on track, focused into 14th right now. Falk and Covington. If I can get them, that will be for 12th. Double, triple to here. Oh, see that lap? I probably could have made the quad onto the table. I was going for the triple, but I had such a good drive that I almost made the quad by accident. Man, with 3 minutes on the clock, I've kind of stalled out here in 12th. It does look like if I can get up to Osby, the passes will start flowing in once again, but I have to actually get up to Osby first and make a little bit of a comeback happen here. At least I can lock down a solid 12th place. First is 18 seconds ahead right now, so that is absolutely insane, and I'm definitely not getting the dubs here today. But hopefully a top 10, and hopefully consistency is key, and I can walk away with that red plate at the end of the night. Now Faulkner is up near the front of the field, and I need to triple something through here. It's just what? Every time I try and triple something, it ends up resulting in a case bounce, 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 bounce for the rest of the section, and it just doesn't work when you're trying to be smooth. Triple to here, I'm just gonna land, and I guess that's only a double, so jumping onto that table would just be a triple. Osby and Short, looks like they messed up this rhythm a decent amount, because I'll be able to hopefully sneak around the inside of Osby. Oh man, did I just ruin this line? I did. Such an easy line too, and I ruined it. I needed those passes to happen right then and there. That was a perfect opportunity and I blew it. That's okay though. The comeback, man. We're only gonna have, I think, this lap and one more to go. I didn't even mean to do that. I was hard on the brakes. Osby, I am sorry, my guy. I was locking up the brakes and I absolutely cleaned the man. Oh, he got sent to the ground pretty hard. That's jokes. I was coming in on the front wheel. I thought I was going down. When I realized I was gonna hit him, I was like, oh no, I am probably going down here, but he ended up going down. He's still in the mix. He's right there. It didn't even really impact him. He's still on the gas, so it's a-okay. I gotta set my sights on Short. Oh my goodness. Ruining this section. That's a weird pop. When you lean forward into a single, and it does that, I don't know, it makes it bounce all funky, but oh man, almost looped my Larry, and it's like those tough blocks are magnetic. I tried to cut down to the inside, and I may have cut down just a little too much. Just a little too much, trying to get under Short, and I hit that tough block, so that's definitely a bummer. I'm in 11th. I did want to get up and get that top 10. John Short would be for 10th, and man, other than the leader being absolutely gone, Hartranft is absolutely checked out right now. Everyone else seems to be in a pretty close group. If I could just catch up to that group, I'm gonna need a miracle at this point. But if I could catch up to them, I could probably get in a few more passes, but I got a decent amount of work to do if I want that to actually happen. Bailey, making me stutter, man, coming up the inside. I did not expect him to be there at all. But I gotta see if I can get the man John Short. Oh, he went down. I shouldn't have tried for it. I shouldn't have went for the big line. I would have been cruising past the man John right now. This section has been costly. 2 major mistakes in this rhythm, in this main event. I'm into 10th, so I'm satisfied. Not happy, just satisfied at this point. On to the last lap when we hit the finish line here. And there you can see Peters. Within within vision, but not within reach, I don't think. I don't know if I'll be able to get up and make something happen with it. Last lap, here we go. It's full send mode, because we're about to go big or go home, trying to make this happen. Oh, big old send off the wall. Jump into here. I'm just gonna choke up. Oh, see, I should have sent it that lap. I should have just went for it. Onto this on-off. Oh, they are so close. If I didn't go down, if I didn't make those mistakes early on in this moto, I'd be doing way better right now. Well, obviously, but that just shows mistakes are costly. It's not over till it's over. Peters is right here. If I can be aggressive, I should have maybe went for the triple line, because I'm not really going to be able to gain much time on him here coming into this last corner, and that is going to be it for this main event in Daytona. 10th place, not how I wanted to start off my Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki debut, but I will take it, and I easily had the fastest lap of the moto, 120.962. No one was even close to that lap time. So Cunningham won, which means he might actually have the red plate. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he took the dubs, and then Faulkner, who is actually in P2 for the championship, finished in 6th. So Cunningham got 26 points. I only got 13. He gained a total of 13 on me that moto, and just as I expected, Faulkner in P3 with 87 points. I'm now in P2 with 90 points, and Cunningham is killing it this season with 92 points. He's got 2 wins to his name. Me and Faulkner both have 1 each, and that means that actually a West Coast guy took the win last round at the shootout. So it's actually shaping up to be a pretty interesting career. I know sometimes the 20-second head start challenges are tough, they're difficult, and it's actually tough to get up and get a decent result, but in the long run, it makes for a better career mode, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys thought down below in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I will see you all in another video. Deuces.